U.S. President Donald Trump turned heads again, this time by saying he will hold up the recently amended Seoul-Washington trade agreement until a deal is made with North Korea. Speculation runs rampant over how exactly the unpredictable leader plans to use the FTA as leverage. Cha Sang-mi delves deeper to find out what could be the method to his sudden decision.
Before the ink had even dried on the newly amended South Korea-U.S. free trade agreement, President Trump said he may hold up the trade deal in order to use it as leverage in any upcoming negotiations with North Korea and their nuclear programs. Calling it a strong card, Trump made it clear how he wants to use the trade deal.
Just this week, we secured a wonderful deal with South Korea, and I may hold it up till after a deal is made with North Korea. Does everybody understand that? Do you know why, right? Do you know why? Because it's a very strong card. And I want to make sure everyone is treated fairly, and we're moving along very nicely with North Korea. We'll see what happens.
Major U.S. media outlets commented on Trump's remarks. The Wall Street Journal wrote that President Trump is leveraging the deal with South Korea for a deal with the North. Bloomberg said the timing of the trade deal will help Trump to negotiate with Kim Jong-un to ultimately abandon his nuclear ambitions. And according to AP News, the U.S. could extract better trade terms with South Korea, as a successful nuclear deal with North Korea is also in Seoul's interest. A local economic expert agreed with many U.S. press outlets that Trump may be trying to use the Korea-U.S. FTA as leverage and keep as many options as possible for the upcoming summit.
The first is to wait and see what happens during the summit with North Korean government, Kim Jong-un. And then the second reason, because President Trump has gotten a lot of criticism about the result of the Korea-U.S. FTA negotiations, so he may want to re-examine it, have time to re-examine it.
Another expert who wanted to remain anonymous mentioned that the Korea-U.S. FTA is just a start, and President Trump is likely to come up with more leverage against South Korea before he begins the nuclear talks with Kim Jong-un. Cha Sang-mi, Arirang News.